Hey guys, it's Gameface here, welcome back to episode 4 of my Newcastle career. And in today's episode, we've got 3 or 4 games to get through. The first game is against Stoke City in the cup competition for us to play. It's the third round, and it's obviously a game that we're hopefully going to try and win. We played them just 3 days ago in the last episode, where we drew 1-1. Hopefully going to improve on that in today's episode. Game against Brighton, but more importantly, a game against Liverpool also to play at the end of today's episode as well. Maybe time to play Southampton, we'll have to wait and see. There's maybe even an international break in there yet again in between those 2 matches. But yeah, we'll see how we get on. So looking forward to that Liverpool game to finish things off, but Brighton before then, and yeah, we'll have to wait and see how we get on in today's 3 games. Before we get into things though, if we could try and hit 100 likes on today's episode, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already as well, and that'd be absolutely fantastic too. I really do appreciate all support on the channel, absolutely incredible to see, so thank you all so much for that. This is the team going to go into this game against Stoke. It's a cup team that I'm putting out here. Played 3 days ago against Stoke, and we have had to make changes. We went with a 4-1-4-1 formation as well. Dubrovka, I think is how I pronounce his name, he starts in goal. Mankio, then Mbemba, Clark, Dummett also starting as well in defence. Hayden in front of them. Then we've got Richie, Diame, Perez and Kennedy in midfield as well, with Hosselu starting up front. It's also a bit of a changed team there, but looking forward to seeing how we get on in this match. Let's crack on with things straight away. Okay, here we go. Tough game against Stoke City, judging by the team that I've just quickly seen on the lineups. I'm expecting it to be quite a tough game here because they've not made that many changes. Even though we played 3 days ago, they've gone with quite a strong side. Shaqiri's starting, Diouf there as well, so there's a lot of good players here. A little bit worried because I've made a few changes expecting they'd do the same, but still a strong enough team hopefully to get ourselves a result here. Diame turns away and it's a good strike early on. Kennedy going for a cross into the back post. Matt Ritchie's there, taking a touch and going to shoot. Still has it in fact off the bar. Good save by the goalkeeper and nearly looped over him as well, but really good start. Grant just about keeps it 0-0 though. A good few opportunities to begin the game. Chance for Shaqiri to get forward. Good opportunity now for a cross. Well blocked initially, but still back in, and it's 1-0 Stoke. First shot on goal, have scored 11 minutes in. We just been at the other end as well, had a great chance earlier on, but a good few chances in fact earlier on, but Stoke City go at the other end. Good bit of quality from Shaqiri, he's very persistent, gets a cross in, they score 1-0, 12 minutes in. Should defend it better really, gets past Dummett too easily. Hayden goes for an initial challenge and then we don't sort it out in the middle there. There's 4 players around him and yet he still wins it. Shouldn't happen. Oh, what a pass. Good opportunity again. And it's 2-0. Stoke City have doubled their lead. 8 minutes later. Frustrating again, it's not good enough from us in defence and too many gaps open up. We don't manage to deal with it properly. It's very quick passing though. This is obviously what is the case when you have such a difficult level of sliders. You do expect this sort of thing to happen sometimes. We've not had it recently though, to be fair, but in this game it has certainly happened and we've fallen apart inside 20 minutes. Kennedy going to go for a cross. It's a good ball in. Oh, well played from the defender. Good chance still though. Good opportunity for Perez to turn his man and shoot. Oh, saved by Grant again. We should have at least 2 goals in this game, maybe even more. We've had plenty of chances, but the goalkeeper keeps them in at the moment. Half time losing the game 2-0. Shouldn't be happening at all here. We've had 2 or 3 really good chances. We should be 2-2, maybe even 3-2 in this game. Stoke City literally having 2 shots and scoring them both. It's frustrating as that, but that sometimes happens. Like I said before, when you play in this sort of difficulty, it's bound to happen occasionally. That is the case in this game. We should be doing better. Goalkeeper's kept him in it at the moment, and yeah, keeps it 2-0. Perez charging forward now, needs some support on this left-hand side from Kennedy. He's going to get that. Hosselu needs to get into the box now. Kennedy goes for a delivery. Diame to bring it down and shoots. It's 2-1. We're back in this game, and it's a couple of minutes into the second half. Great finish from Diame. Fully deserved. It's about time we got ourselves a goal as well. Kennedy was supposed to play in Hosselu, but he finds Diame, so that's fine anyway. Good touch and a good finish. 2-1. Right back in this game now. Hayden waits for that ball through to Diame. It's a chance for him to get a second, and he does as well. It's 2-2. He's levelled with just about 30 minutes left of this game. Maybe we can complete the comeback and make sure we get ourselves through into the next round of the cup here. Diame with a fantastic late run. Look at that. Charges his way through. No one follows him. It's a good finish. 2-2. Here we go. Hosselu to come off now. We'll bring on Slimani. Just a little bit of extra sort of pace and fresh legs as well. Obviously, Slimani not the fastest of players, but like I say, for the final 30 minutes, he should do a good job. Hosselu has done a pretty decent job for us up front, in fact. I'm actually quite impressed by him, to be honest. He does seem like a bit of a younger Peter Crouch. I'm quite a big fan of Crouch as well in this game, so that's a compliment. So, yeah, very impressed actually by him. I think he could be a good option for us throughout the season. Final 2 changes, Murphy and Sissoko to go on for the final 10 minutes. Perez and Richie to come off. Hopefully there's a bit more pace in the team in general, and we'll have to wait and see. It's got ourselves corner here, and it's going to be Kennedy to deliver. Can he pick a good ball in, please? Sissoko to flick on, maybe? Ah, no one was there. Solani, ball over the top to Murphy. Great pass. Murphy now to try and bring it down. Still going. Murphy looking for a cross into the back post. Oh, so close. Saved by Grant. Sissoko made his way in there. It's a good header, but maybe could have found the corner a little bit more, made it a little bit more tricky for the goalkeeper, but he gets a good connection on it. Just a little bit gutted not to get the third goal at this rate. I think what happens is it's a replay. Something we don't really want. Last thing we want is an extra game. Ball over to Murphy, brings it down really well. It's not a replay just yet. Murphy's still going, waiting for a cutback, and that's cut out incredibly. Could have even maybe shot myself, but there's two guys in there. I was hoping to go for the pass. It just didn't work. That's it. 2-2 it finishes. And I think that'll be another game for us. Gutted by that. Great comeback though. Didn't manage to complete it, but still got ourselves 2 goals back. It's not a bad thing to do when you're 2 goals down. In fact, no, it's not a replay. That's great news. Fantastic news. It's extra time. I just assumed it was a replay. Maybe that's the FA Cup they do that. Okay, so it gives us a little bit longer now to try and get ourselves the victory. Well, I'm not going to do it like that. I was worried about whether Peter Crouch should be playing this game. He's just being brought on now. Our centre-backs are 6 foot and 6'1", so we've got to make sure the crosses don't get put in. Otherwise, we're going to be absolutely crucified in the box. Well, look out for a pass into Murphy. That's the pace that we needed going forward. Now a chance. Murphy looking for a cutback. Sissoko into Slimani. That's the goal we needed. 3-2. We've got ourselves a goal just before half-time of extra time. Slimani does it. Puts it in front for the first time in this game. That's the comeback completed. Still a lot of time to go, so I'm not going to celebrate too much. Sissoko gets himself the assist as well, so the substitutes combining there. All 3 of them. Great to see. Half-time, still 3-2, final 15 minutes. Okay, a lot of players going to be thrown forward now by Stoke City, so a change of formation. Sissoko's going to go play as a centre-back. Seems stupid, but he's 6'2", so yeah, we're going to give that a go. And we need, obviously, a little bit more height in there with Crouch and other players being thrown up. Got opportunity for Stoke. Crouch shoots, blocked by Mankio, and then goes to the header. Bit of power behind that one as well. Luckily, it was saved. Let's get going. Another chance for a counter-attack. Kennedy to bring the ball forward. Needs to be made. Yes, there we go. Needs to have an option to play it to. He's got Murphy, and he hits it wide. Should do better. Really should do better there. Good chance for Murphy to just secure the victory. We should still get the victory, but obviously you want to get the 4th goal. There we go. 3-2 victory into the next round. Very happy to complete the comeback there. So obviously great news to win the game 3-2. Very happy that we got ourselves into the next round. Great comeback from us as well to be 2 goals down and then win the game 3-2 is very impressive. So happy about that. Shame it took 120 minutes, but that's the case sometimes when you've also had a bad start to the game like we did. Got ourselves a loan offer in here for Luke Charman from Portsmouth, a 1-year loan deal. I can't remember whether he was on the loan list or not. Yeah, it seems like he was. I can't remember whether we transfer listed him or not. We will accept it. We'll allow him to leave to Portsmouth. Whether something can be agreed in terms of personal terms is remain to be seen, but I suppose we'll find out in the next few days. Game against Brighton coming up now. Looking forward to that match. We're currently 2nd in the league. Huddersfield are top, so a few people saying that we've had too much of a good start. It was too easy for me. Well, we're not even top. Huddersfield are, so Huddersfield having a really good start to the season and even better than us. If we can win this game, then there's an opportunity for us to go back up to 2nd place. Obviously, we've dropped down as other teams have played. Yeah, let's change from the team now. Well, first of all, Curtis Good's transfer talks are broken down. No surprise. Okay, the team going to go with Strakosha starts in goal. We've got Yedlin at right back, Lascelles, Luane and Plathart also going to start in defence as well. We've got Atsu, Moreno, Shelby and Sissoko in midfield with Amory and Slimani as our 2 players in front of them. Look forward to this game. Hopefully Amory can start performing a little bit better. He's shown glimpses of it, but still not really had a full sort of 90 minutes of dominance from him. This bench I've gone with Clark, Mankio, Perez, Murphy, Diame, Hoslu, Gale all on there. Plenty of options. Let's crack on the thing. Okay, here we go for this game against Brighton. We're away for this match at the Amex Stadium. Hopefully we can get ourselves a good victory, good performance, and hopefully this time we don't go 2 goals down to begin the match. Obviously not a good opening 20 minutes. Need to work on that in this game. Make sure that we prevent the opposition from having a quick start. Yadlin finds himself away into the box. That's a fake shot, not an actual shot. I mean, it's dreadful regardless. Good cross. Oh, luckily blocked off there, because that would have been another goal, I think. That would have been another early goal, I should say. Brighton with a good chance there to go 1-0 up. Amory running forward, looking into Solani. Can we get a counter-attack going? We're nearly punished at one end and trying to get a goal at the other, but sadly not happened. Yedlin running forward. Good chance for him to shoot. Oh, better than the last shot that he had, but still wide. Fortunate that we've not managed to get that on target. I was hoping it would, but unfortunately it just curls away. Oh, what a pass through. Oh, my days. Thought Brighton had taken the lead. Again, they've had 2 really good opportunities, one of which we managed to block off the attacker that was going for the ball. This time we haven't managed to do that, and he does go through but puts it wide, luckily. Some good early chances for Brighton, and they could arguably be 2-0 up at this point, but it's still 0-0. We've had 1 or 2 chances ourselves, but not as good as the Brighton opportunities, so yeah, I can't really complain if we were losing the game, but luckily we're not. We're still on level terms. Amory running forward into the box. Saved by the goalkeeper. Flattenhart Over to Jonjo Shelvey. Shelvey still going, looking to get it into the box to Slimani, who scores on his left foot. We'll take it. It's 1-0. We've taken the lead. Definitely undeserved, but we'll happily celebrate in front of the home fans there. Slimani just going to rub it in as much as possible. But yeah, very happy to have taken the lead. Like I said, not really deserved. They've had the better of the opportunities. But luckily for us, we've just been quite clinical there. Brought it out wide, then back inside, and it's difficult to defend those cutbacks. Slimani gets his 6th goal of the season. Great form for us. Zoko going for that cross into Atsu. Oh, nearly an own goal. I'd have taken an own goal as well, but out for a corner instead, just directs it wide of the post. Atsu to deliver. Not good ball in at all. It's half-time, winning the game 1-0, somewhat undeservedly, but we'll happily take the advantage, obviously. I'm very wary of what Brighton can still do. Had 2 good chances. They've not managed to take either of them, luckily for us. And they do still have more possession than us, so we've got to be careful. Got to make sure that we don't allow them too many more chances. I think eventually they will probably take one. And so for that reason, we need to try and get ourselves a second goal. Smiley, look at that ball through here to Amory, brings it down, should score. He does, he toe pokes at home, it's doubled our lead, it's now 2-0, and Amory will happily get the goal there. Really good ball over the top, past the defenders, just does enough to bring it down and get past the centre-backs, which were really trying to get hold of him and obviously win it back. And yeah, good little toe poke finish as well. Sometimes you have to do those sort of finishes, but you can see this run beyond the striker. Samani, the perfect ball through to him, and it's a great toe poke. We'll take it, 2-0. Really punished Brighton for not taking their chance in the first half. They could easily be 2 goals up themselves, but they didn't take them, so that means we've still got ourselves a clean sheet for now. Zoko over to Slimani, needs somebody else in the box. Slimani's still going, brought down, and that was, I think, Bong with the challenge on Slimani, but wasn't given in the end by the referee. Didn't see anything too bad there. All 3 changes now. Dwight Gale, Diame and Murphy all going to come on. We'll take off Jonjo Shelvey, Amory and Moreno, just basically giving other players a bit of a rest, freshening up the team, giving us a bit more pace and strength in the midfield. Sissoko comes inside, so Murphy can go on the right-hand side. So we'll partner up Diame and Sissoko again. That's a good partnership in the last episode. 20 minutes left. Let's see how we get on. That's it. Got ourselves a 2-0 victory. Very happy about that. Also a clean sheet as well. Something that looked very unlikely given how we got on in the early stages of this game and how Brighton played. Didn't manage to concede. That was a really good chance there early on in the first half, but they didn't take it, and that's consequently cost them all 3 points. Only 1 shot though in the whole game, and that was in the first half, so it tells you that we do definitely deserve it. Some play drills now before we get onto the game against Liverpool. No real changes in overall this week, just a few changes in attributes. I've just seen the league table, and there's a few shock teams in good positions. Obviously, ourselves, Huddersfield at top, and Stoke City in 4th. So this sort of early start to the season has really brought in some surprising teams into the mix. Liverpool and Man City outside of the Champions League places for now, but only 6 games in. A lot can happen. I'm sure a lot will happen. Transfer offer in here for James. Is it James? One of the 2. And it's from Malaga, £1.5 million. A player that I think is transfer listed. Value of 1.8, we're happy to accept 1.5 though, just to get him off the wage budget. Not a player that I intend on using at all, so happy to let him go. Luke Sharman does get loaned out to Portsmouth, that's fantastic news. Just looking at where Liverpool are in the league, and they're 5th, aren't they? So 2 points behind us. If they win this game, they go up and overtake us, so we've got to make sure that doesn't happen, but it's going to be a very tough game. A lot of very, very good players, obviously. So I'm anticipating, a real struggle for us here. It's almost tempted to go 5 at the back. Okay, that's the team going to go for the game against Liverpool. It's a 5-3-2 formation, of course, with our usual goalkeeper is going to be playing for us in nets. We've got Yedlin, right back, Lascelles, Llewellyn, Clark and Patton Hart all in defence for us. Hopefully the fullbacks aren't going to go too far forward. We're on counter-attacking as well, so hopefully that doesn't happen. In midfield, Moreno, Sissoko and Diame, hopefully going to try and control that midfield. We're expecting a 4-3-3 from Liverpool, so we should be okay in midfield there. And 2 up front to try and cause their back 4 some issues. So Dwight Gale and Samani start up there. In Mbemba, Shelvey, Amory, Perez, Murphy, Atsu and Hoslu all on the bench. Gives us loads of different options if we want to change systems or whatever during the game. Yeah, let's see where that gets us. Hopefully going to get ourselves a victory, but obviously a Liverpool tough team. Okay, let's crack with the game. The final game of today's episode as well. Looking forward to this one against Liverpool. Very excited to see exactly how we get on against them. I'm anticipating a tough game, but you never know. Sometimes these games do throw up shocks. Obviously, we've had a good start to the season in the league, so hopefully we can continue that. And hopefully we've got the tactics right as well. In theory, we should have a flat back 5, but we'll see what happens. Diame allowed to turn. Dwight Gale now into Sissoko. Sissoko into the back post. It was a good start from us there. Found a way past Liverpool's defence, and now a chance for them to counter-attack. We've been anticipating this, but no Mo Salah in the team by the looks of it. Oh, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain playing out on the right. That's already going to help us out slightly, but still a good enough side going forward, definitely, but was expecting to have to cope with Mo Salah there. played. Moreno now can go forward, win it back. It's a good position to win it back as well. Chance for Dwight Gale to get turning and running at their defence. Clapham with a good tackle. Diame follows up, still going. Diame gets brought down. That's got to be something. Is that a penalty or a free kick? It's a really bad challenge from Klein. It's going to be a yellow card, unfortunately. I was hoping for a red. Didn't see whether it's going to be a penalty. I think it's going to be a free kick. Did seem to just be outside the box, but it's really, really close. And it will be a free kick. Not very good at these, so it's not very helpful to us. We do have our left back, actually. This would be a great position if you're good at free kicks, because this guy's accuracy is incredible. Just mine isn't. Let's see how we get on. Can we get it up and over the wall, please? I mean, it's not over, which is better than usual. Oh, it's got to be a card. Come on. Terrible challenge. Never going to get there. Turned away from it, and it's on Diame there, who I think got booked for a similar thing. More of a stamp when we did it, but we'll take a yellow card on Lallana. Already quite a few yellow cards in this match. Good to see. Got to stop the run here, Firmino. It's up to Diame. It's not a good challenge. It's going to be a free kick, and luckily not another yellow. Firmino with a free kick opportunity again. This time more of a shooting opportunity maybe. Lallana's over it. Firmino's also over it. It's going to be laid off to Moreno. Good save by the goalkeeper. Hits it really well, to be fair, does Moreno. And now we've got to clear that one away. Moreno also getting a yellow card as well, starting to increase the amount of yellow cards this team are getting a little bit in this game. I think that's harsh for a yellow. I mean, they're just handing them out now. I think the referee wants someone to get sent off. For me, that's not a yellow card. Firmino over this one yet again, as are a few other players. Is it going to be laid off again? No, going to be Firmino to shoot off the bar, and it's going to be bundled in. That's annoying. Liverpool take the lead. We've actually probably just about edged it in this game. It's been close, but both teams having chances. I think we've just about edged it so far. So a little bit annoying to see them take the lead, but it's Oxlade-Chamberlain who puts into an empty net. And can't really miss that one. Not even him. Might be another yellow card, is it? For Sissoko this time it is. Luckily he's not been booked already. Another free kick, but as you can see now, starting to get a few more. 4 yellow cards 41 minutes in. Liverpool also got a few themselves. Free kick opportunity here for Firmino again to take this one. I mean, the amount of free kicks we're given away is the reason why we conceded. Obviously the last one led to a goal, but we managed to head clear here. Good chance. Oh, I thought it scored. Good opportunity, but put wide, luckily by Matip. Oh no, he's not offside here. Mane, saved by the goalkeeper. Luckily right at him. Another mistake from us coming out of the back and not playing out from the back properly as well. I think we've got a centre-back going up here, is it? Yeah, just exactly what we need at this stage of the game. He's going to now try and play it through to Dwight Gale, to be fair to him. He's going to have to come inside. Dwight Gale trying to shift it onto his right foot and can't manage that. Half-time. Losing the game 1-0. It's Liverpool. You never expect to be thrashing them at this point. It's always going to be very, very tough. We're going to have to be more clinical than what we've been in the first half, though. Not that many chances either, so we need to improve on that side of things. And I think we're going to have to make a change here. Going to take off Moreno, bring on Jonjo Shelvey, because we need someone else to be able to get a yellow card in that midfield. And Shelvey does that very nicely for us. Maybe even more than just a yellow. But we'll wait and see. You've got to try and keep 11 men, obviously, on the pitch. But need someone else in there to be able to pick up a card if we need one. Everyone's really sat back in the opening stage of this game. Jonjo Shelvey almost playing as another centre-back. I know we're on counter-attacking, but that was something else. Looking to play over Slimani there. He's never going to win it really for pace, but he might win it with strength. He has done here as well. Still going. Ideally, it would be Dwight Gale doing this, and he'd be in the box. But he crosses. Dwight Gale's there, but Moreno heads out to Jonjo Shelvey, just about going to bring this down to shoot. Not a bad strike as well. It was bouncing out for a corner. And Sissoko to deliver. Come on, let's have a good ball here. Lascelles to flick it, maybe headed out as far as Jonjo Shelvey. Deflected over the bar. Sissoko to deliver, this time into Slimani, and he heads it. There we go, we got ourselves an equalising goal early on in the second half. This game is back on now, back on level terms as well. We've managed to get ourselves a really good headed goal at the front post. Slimani just beats everyone to it. 1-1. Exactly the response that we needed, and we've got it. Again, we're sat in really deep here, just allowing Liverpool a lot of space, but luckily we're just closing up those spaces as they appear. Oh no, it's gone in. 2-1. Genuinely did not see that coming at all. Is it Firmino that scored? I think it might be. It's 2-1 now, they've retaken the lead. That's come from nowhere. We've actually done very, very well since we scored, so disappointed to again concede. And against the run of play as well. Frustrating for us. Oxlade-Chamberlain with good play there. We couldn't manage to run it back off him, and that should be saved, I think, from the goalkeeper. He's quite far out. It's not hit with much power, but the precision in the end is just enough. 2-1. Looks to play that one into Yedlin. Mane doesn't want to defend, but he's back for this one. And Yedlin can't bring it down, he's too small. Can we win that, please? Yes, we can. Chance for Diame. Oh, hit that so well. So unfortunate that it's blocked. That would have been a really good chance for us. Also, Chamberlain comes off and they bring on Salah. He was actually available, but just not picked for some reason. Very strange. You wouldn't see that in real life. Sissoko now to deliver, and Diame's in there. Headed away. Salah going to cause us all sorts of issues now. He's playing on this right-hand side, and our left-back's not particularly quick. And what a challenge. Going to be a goal kick? It is as well. Oh, we'll celebrate it like a goal. Final two changes, Hosselu and Murphy to come on. We are going to remain with the five at the back. I think it's worked quite well. It's given us good balance, but Yedlin's going to go to left back and hopefully try and mark Mo Salah. Obviously the left back going to right back now as well. Diame comes off, as does Slimani as well, just obviously getting a few of the yellow carders off, but 15 minutes to go to try and find ourselves an equaliser. Otherwise, at the moment, Liverpool overtake us, which, to be honest, you know, you can see the realism behind that, so I wouldn't have too many complaints other than the fact that they scored at a time where we were actually looking in control of the game. Murphy wins it back really well. That's what we need in the midfield. Hosselu now into Dwight Gale. Needs the support of John Joe Shelvey now. Can we pick out Hosselu? It's a great ball. He's managed to get there as well. Hosselu! Oh, what a save from Karius. That was so close for the substitutes. 8 minutes to go, still looking for that other goal. Can we get another headed goal, please? Here, it's not a bad ball in. We've won it. Oh, it's just dipped over the bar. That's it, we lost the game 2-1. Liverpool beat us. To be expected, really. Very good team, very clinical, better finishers than us. All those sort of reasonings, really. Even Mo Salah didn't start, and he also came off the bench and did okay for them. But yeah, obviously a little bit gutted. I probably think a draw should be in the actual result there for us. Wasn't the case, though. Like I say, just a bit more quality than us. Plenty of yellow cards in that match. That is something that we did manage to win, I think. Yep, 4 yellow cards there too, so I'll take that. Also more shots on target than them as well, as more possession. So we won a lot of the key stats, just didn't win the most important one, which is the scoreline. Liverpool get themselves a 2-1 victory and the 3 points. They would take us. And that means that we might well find ourselves a couple of places down now. Again, understandable. We're supposed to be finishing about mid-table this season, so I'm not expecting a top 4 finish or anything. And we've gone down to 5th. Got ourselves player development, and let's do some drills this week, see how we get on. Same players again this week, with Lascelles going to 79 overall, which is good. So 2 centre-backs now that are 79 overall. And so we've got Spurs and Man United directly beneath us. We've got Spurs just 1 point behind us and Man United 3 points behind us. So a little bit of a gap actually between us and 7th. But the teams above us about 1 point in front, so not too far behind at all. We've also got Slimani winning Player of the Month. Understandable, he's had a great month. He's top goal scorer in the league as well, so completely understandable. But that is everything for today's episode. Disappointed to obviously lose to Liverpool, but it's always going to be very, very tough to beat such a good team. But like I say, we will have to wait and see how we get on the next episode. Hopefully bounce back from that. And that is everything. Thank you all so much for watching. If we could try and hit 100 likes on today's episode, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already as well, and that'd be absolutely fantastic too. Thank you all so much for watching. And don't forget, you can follow me on Twitter at GameFaceHD and on Instagram at GameFaceHD as well. And you can keep up to date with everything that goes on this channel there as well. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.